This last week has been some of the most fun I have ever had as a YouTuber. Seriously, the liberals are just a caricature of themselves. So much content and so little time to get it all in, but in today's video, I'm going to show you something that a lot of conservatives probably won't believe even when they see it. The liberals are as depressed as Trump supporters. In fact, they're more depressed than Trump supporters now. I'm sure a lot of you are out there wondering, what are you talking about? They're talking about transition and Joe Biden having won. They are so depressed because they realize what they got. They realize the compromise wasn't worth it. You see, this guy's all over CNN now crying about how many votes Biden got, but also how many votes Trump got. Apparently, the seas have not begun to recede. We have not begun to heal the planet. We have not begun to say that this is the moment when we started taking care of the sick, just trying to basically paraphrase his 2008 nomination speech with the fake pillars. I'm sure a lot of you remember that. It was such a joke. And guys, there's more than just this. If you really look at what's going on over on the other side with the liberals, it is so entertaining. If I had known it was going to be this entertaining, I might have said vote for Biden because honestly, it is hilarious. Here's the article from CNN. Obama says election results show nation is deeply divided. Former President Barack Obama said the election results, in which each candidate received more than 70 million votes, show the nation remains bitterly split. Quote, what it says is that we are still deeply divided. The power of that alternative worldview that's presented in the media that those voters consume, it carries a lot of weight, Obama told CBS News' Gayle King in an interview that aired on CBS Sunday morning. Asked by King if that worries him, the former president responded, yes, it's very hard for our democracy to function if we are operating on just completely different sets of facts. Ding, 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 ding. He just gave up the game. Let me translate for you. Let me translate liberal speak for you. I can't believe those people over there made us have to cheat by that much. We should have only had to cheat by 2 or 3 million at the most, and we had to cheat by almost 12. That's just wrong on all levels. To force us to have to cheat to win by that many votes shows the power of alternative viewpoints. See, he has a problem with that, and he just admitted it. He has a problem with alternative viewpoints, and he just got nailed in a quote saying it. Alternative facts. See, he's not disputing facts are facts. He's just disputing the interpretation of them, showing how skewed they are. He knows they cheated. He knows they had to cheat. He is distressed by how much they had to cheat. And you see, that's your fault, conservative. Forcing them to have to cheat by that much, making it exposed to the whole world. You shouldn't have done that. You shouldn't have done that. That shows that America is still deeply divided. Forget what happened in the House of Representatives and in the Senate. Those people are going to be on medication solid for the next 4 years. They were talking about how much they were going to gain and the degree to which they were going to gain, and they lost and almost lost control of it in the House and did no damage in the Senate whatsoever. Forget the Supreme Court. And this, I tell you what, a picture, 1,000 words. In this case, I think it's like 10,000 words. Does that girl look happy? Does AOC look overjoyed? Does she look like somebody who their party just won an election? I tell you what, this death stare is perfect. And here she's responding to Manchin, Democrat, I believe West Virginia. Somebody probably correct me on that if I'm wrong. talking about how they're not going to pursue some crazy socialist agenda. And in this case, socialist means tax the rich, liberal DC agenda. Oh, and she is so upset about that. You see, but with her, I see a child. See, the other members of the squad are far older. They're like 38 to 47. She's barely like 30, 31 years old. She's a kid. To me. And to other people my age, which is most of my audience. I mean, she could easily be my kid. I'm going to be 51, so. She doesn't have complex enough thought patterns yet to be able to understand different experiences across the country, but she's got a big mouth and a big platform. So, just saying, I very much doubt she's going to be doing any kind of dancing anytime soon. And it's sad because I think even conservatives could agree with this statement from her. I am not a person who believes that a person's job is reflective of their human worth. I think we could all agree on that. But the way she wants to go about it, by saying, okay, we're going to take money away from people who've earned it and give it to people sitting on their butt, or people barely trying to get by or doing D-minus effort. You see, that doesn't work. That form of socialism doesn't work. And CNN, you see, they were a one-trick pony. It's the Let's Hate Trump network for the last 4 years, now has lost its one trick. AT&T reportedly looking to sell CNN. Jeff Bezos, in irony of all ironies, is selling stock to be able to do so. Now think of the irony here of CNN spending 4 years demonizing conservatives, demonizing business owners, demonizing anyone who wants to make money or get ahead or live the American dream. And then as a result of that, having allegedly now won an election, which is what I think Bezos is going on, the idea that we're going to see Biden inaugurated, they're worthless. They're cratering. AT&T is going to dump them like a hot potato because they know if Biden gets inaugurated, I doubt that's going to happen, but if that happens, they're going to be worthless. What are they going to talk about? What are they going to talk about? And Bezos has been selling Amazon shares to raise the cash to do this since 6 August. He just sold another giant batch just like a week ago. This is what they got. This is what they got for all of their cheating, all of their manipulations, all of their secret machinations. This is what they got. They got an 80-year-old rhymes with pedal fast for their troubles. This is what they got. This guy. You see, this guy, many years ago, him and Manchin would have been buddy-buddy. Super pals. Conservative Democrats, the last of the blue dogs. After all the things that have gone on, all of the options the parentheses D had, they chose literally the worst possible option. And trust me, they are going to be seriously depressed for the next 4 years. Seriously depressed. Because their agenda is over. With this guy is not an agenda setter. This guy is a let's lick my finger, stick it in the wind, and see which way it's blowing guy. He's a senator. He's never been in charge of anything in his life. He's a senator with another senator alongside him. And don't think that's lost on the real core of their party. Guys, they're not smiling. They're not smiling. They're not happy. They look haggard. They look distressed. They look depressed. I know watching these people is literally like pulling teeth without anesthesia. But seriously, check these people out. They are rough. They are looking very rough, like they are not getting any sleep, and they're wondering, oh my God, it would have been so much better had we just let Trump have 4 more years. It would have been so much better if we would have just let Trump have 4 more years. They're sad. They're very, very sad because they know the seas are still rising and they're going to continue to rise. Nothing has changed, at least not for them, not in the way that they've wanted it to. And a picture is worth 1,000 words. And I'll leave it there. Like, share, subscribe.